Good afternoon, everyone. This is Matt over at Milestone Capital Growth Portfolio. Today is Sunday, March 23rd, and I wanted to do a video on the Dow. Why? Because I've had a few people ask me to do one, so I'm just going to take a look at this here and see where we are, and maybe we can get some kind of direction, even because Friday was pretty much a nightmare for the Dow. This is the daily here, weekly, monthly. We'll take a look at all of them. And right now I want to look at, we had this double top over here in January, the end of January, okay? And pretty much that was over. We had a nice sell-off, created a nice double bottom, huge hammer, and then we flew to the upside again, okay? But we came into this resistance here pretty much on these candles. Well, pretty much the bottom of this set of candles became the resistance to the upside. Okay, so it created that double top and then took off to the bottom again. Now we have a double bottom sitting right here. Okay, right near the 100-day moving average. We came up and we didn't really get going, and we just stayed fluctuating down to the 50-day up. It's having some huge swings. But Friday was pretty funky. It came up, hit its head, and just sold off like a bat out of hell, and proceeded to close underneath these three candles. Okay, so it's very bearish. But you do have the middle Bollinger Band still intact. Okay, so you're still in that upper trend area, and if it did drop down, you'd have this double bottom as support, or this 50-day moving average as support. Before it came down any further and made a move like this. One thing, this was some massive volume here, and it held up pretty well, believe it or not, for that kind of volume. Look at this candle here, and your volume candle to match that was pretty cheesy. So anybody who is dumping, there was somebody in here buying this. All right, so even though this looks like an aggressive down candle coming, I'm not sure it really is, okay? Because if we take a look over here at the weekly, okay, you have this is your double top and everything, and this is where you hit last week, okay? You still closed above the middle Bollinger Band. This is a nice solid candle to the upside. Relative strength index is still kind of curled up, and it's only at 59. Okay, so the weekly says it's going higher, all right? As for the monthly, it looks like in January our top is in. Okay, and last week we did close underneath this body just by a hair, so this green body. So we closed this week, this month. Well, we still have 2 weeks left. No, a week and a half. If it closes underneath this body, then look for a continued downtrend to be in place, which I think it will. If not, we're going to come up and test this for a triple top. And then make a decision from there. Either we bust through it on volume and head up to this 17 area where the upper Bollinger Band is, or we're going to reverse and head down. But right now it looks like we have a little head fake on our hands here, and for the week it looks like we're going to come up for the week, okay, and probably test the 16.5 area again. So that's pretty much the Dow. But if you take it for a longer term here, you have this double top in place, and it just can't get going to push over it. So any failure, it's going to be down here to this cluster of the 14.7, where the middle Bollinger Band is support on the monthly. So your relative strength index on the monthly is pretty high. It's at 70, so it definitely needs a break. So we'll see what happens here. So the Dow has, over the amount of time, has made a miraculous move. This was a huge move from here to here on the monthly since 2008. It's time we have some consolidation, pull back, and reset this whole market. I'm not going to call a percent. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to say we need a reset, but I don't think it's time yet. But we'll find out. We'll find out this week. Join us in live chat. We'll monitor this as a member. We go over this every single day in the member video, plus about 20 other stocks that have potential to making money, whether it's in options or trading the stocks that are moving. So join us live every day. MilestoneCapitalGrowthPortfolio.com. Become a member. It'll be well worth it. Have yourself a great Sunday.